This is the Echo 1 G36-C at 50 feet. Now this is the classic Army G36-C at 50 feet. Now both of the guns were giving us pretty tight groupings at the 50-foot mark, but we noticed that with the classic Army, our groupings are a little tighter than what we noticed with the Echo 1. Let's move on to the 75-foot target. Groupings at the 75-foot target are actually about comparable to the Echo 1. We had several flyers. Hit percentage was a little lower actually, and it was closer to 50 to 60%. You'll notice, though, there is a difference in the rate of fire. It's not huge, but the classic Army does have a slight edge in terms of rounds per minute, or shots per second, whichever you prefer. Now we're going to take aim at the 100-foot target and see what the classic Army can do. So we've learned a lot today in our comparison of the Echo 1 G36-C against the classic Army G36-C. Some of the results surprised us and some did not. One of the most astonishing findings that we have discovered was the accuracy, stock, of the two guns. We've discovered that the Echo 1 is actually quite good in stock form at hitting targets out to 125 feet. The classic Army, by contrast, experienced some flyers, and in terms of its percentage of hits, was not impressive, especially in comparison to the Echo 1. Now, as we said earlier, we've cleaned everything, and we've tried to keep this test as fair as possible. We've tried to keep as much bias out of the equation as possible, And all else being the same, our ammo has been exactly the same. All our batteries were charged fully before the test. All barrels were cleaned. Everything was brought up to operational spec. Our thoughts are mixed. What we will say is this: whenever you're choosing an airsoft gun, there is no right answer. You choose, in our opinion, my best advice is get the gun you like the look of, because you have to live with it. It's your money. If you like the way it looks and you're getting a reputable brand, don't worry about anything else. Like I said, it's your investment. Now, as far as what to get, Classic Army or Echo One, I'm not going to say which is better and which is worse. It's always a matter of personal taste. The two guns are in fact different classes. Yes, they're the same model, but they're priced significantly differently. There are some people who will swear by Classic Army and other high-priced AEGs. And then there are some people who appreciate the value of the mid-priced AEG market. The Echo One can run with the Classic Army, just as the Classic Army can, be outgunned by an Echo One. If you're into tuning, if you're into upgrading, you can upgrade either of these airsoft guns and make them beasts. I've seen it. I've seen Echo Ones that have insane rates of fire and have excellent accuracy because of tight bore barrels and upgraded hop-up buckings and things of that sort. You contrast that with a stock Classic Army, you might end up with a gun that performs comparable to one of the mid-price offerings in the market. We were impressed with Classic Army's fit and finish, however. Hands down, it beats the Echo One. Echo One is shiny, slippery, not as impressive. It's just a matter of time before they remedy that concern, but as of right now, this is a 2006, I believe it's a version 2 model Echo One G36. The Classic Army was purchased it was October of last year. Overall, as I said, the results were surprising. Really, in the end, you have to be the judge of what you want. Do you want the name? Do you want better fit and finish? Or do you prefer the value option of the Echo One? Either way, thanks for watching. This has been an Airsoft Reports presentation. Now, we at Airsoft Reports have always had a little extra fruit laying around, and we find that this is an excellent way to recycle it. Just wasn't his day. And then again, press the same button.
Yeah.